Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. Gonna do some little race review from Indianapolis tonight and show you guys exactly what happened from outside of the broadcast view. Some of you guys might have watched the broadcast and kind of checked everything out, but we're gonna go back and re-watch this from the actual race perspective. So right now we're on lap number 1. Brandon Fiedler is in the lead in that number 39 car. And we're going to go through this a little bit because the incidents that are in question happened way later in the race. And I've been through this many, many times, and I have not seen really too many other incidents throughout the race. This was a pretty clean pass here on this lap here between these two guys. These guys put on a heck of a battle all race long. Matthew Heel, the 53, and Brandon Fiedler in the 39. Those two guys had the two fastest cars all race, but they put on a heck of a race, had some great passes all race long. But we're going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit here, and feel free to come by and leave a comment. This is only lap number 11. But yeah, these guys went back and forth lap after lap. They put on a heck of a show. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and move on forward. And as Luke makes his way through the field, I checked this over many, many times. I didn't see any contact here between these two guys early in the race. So I know that they had a run-in at Gateway between Luke Mahone and Matt Heel. And let's go ahead and do a far chase, or maybe just a chase cam here. Heel's right in front of him. This is lap number 15. Heel gets a little bit up in the wall there. But no contact. A little bit of a bump here, but really not much of anything. I don't even think it upset the car at all, the 5. But really there was no contact between these two guys earlier in the race. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit here because nothing else happened from here on out. Until later in the race, I mean. So I think this is 18. Mahone now is in the lead. He's first place at this point. So Heel's back there now. So that was the only thing I saw that happened earlier in the race. The two of them had some good clean racing, and there was like a slight nudge. But I mean, it's just racing. I didn't see anything questionable on it. I didn't see anything questionable. Mahone did get caught for speeding on pit road. That is why he ended up staying here longer than everybody else. So you're going to see Brandon. He came in first place. You're going to see Brandon leave before him, and also John Ledger leave before him as well. So he got caught speeding. That's why he ended up going one lap down. So fast forward many, many laps later. Like I said, I've been through this many times. I did not see anything from this point all the way down to lap 69. I'm just going to do these a little bit at a time here. This is lap 40, lap 50. We're just going to keep going through here, lap 60. All right. Now, lap 69, this is where it gets interesting. So we're going to go back to the rear chase cam. So right now, Luke Mahone is at the tail end of the lead lap. I believe he's about to be put a lap down here. This is lap 69, by the way. Luke is running the 7th place position. This is the leader coming up behind him of Matthew Heel. Lap 69. This is actually lap 70. The leader's on lap 70. Luke's on lap 69. But here, I'm just going to play this for you guys and watch you. This is the first incident here. So still no contact. I mean, I don't even really think there's any contact there at all unless it was netcode. I didn't see the cars make contact here. But the thing I'm trying to show off here is if we go to Heel's point of view, he's coming up on a lap car and he gets blocked here, goes down the bottom of the track and gets blocked again. And this is where I believe the frustrations have started. So, kind of runs Heel up the track here. Not really that bad. It's whatever. And then, that's just racing, I think. So, Mahomes just staying in his way. Honestly, it would have been nice to get him out of the way, but look at this right here. So, this is, I'm getting to a point here, guys, but this is the second incident that I saw. So, we saw some blocks down the last lap from Mahone, who was a lap car down on the leader. Here's going into turn 1. So Heel's on the high side trying to make the pass. He is the leader of the race and gets shoved up in the wall. Connection blink there. More contact down the backstretch. This is lap number 71 for the leader, 70 for Mahone. So, more contact there. Now Mahone's just kind of laying into him on the right side here, all the way down the front stretch. So here's more contact as well. But I mean, at this point, Heel's almost up over here in the wall. They're going into turn 1. The lap car just needs to let the leader go. You're slowing him down. The cars behind you, this is second place back here and third place coming up. At this point, you need to let the leader go, man. You're slowing him down. I don't know what Heel did to Mahone in this race earlier, but this is why the frustrations began. So, this is lap number 71. The leader is on 72. So we only got a couple laps left in the race. This is like 3 laps to go. I'm going to fast forward it here just a little bit. So the thing that I'm confused about is at this point in the race, I don't know why Mahone tried to race the leader as hard as he did. At this point, Mahone is 1 lap down. There's 3 laps to go in the race for the leader. You're not going to get your... I mean, if you're racing to get your lap back, right now he is the lead car 1 lap down, so if there was a caution to come out, he's going to get that wave around regardless. But I really feel like there was no reason to race the leader like he did here. So, gives them a nudge, and we'll kind of show you... I don't understand the point of this right here. Looked like he almost tried to turn him or bump him. I don't know. Try to wreck him. But He bumped into him, nudged him down the front stretch. I don't know if this was him trying to hook him. Right there. So heel is on lap 73 at this point. There you go again, bumps into him again. Right, pushing him up into the wall almost. Bumps him again. Now heel is completely blew the corner here. Pushes him all the way up to the wall once again. At this point, heel's fed up. He gets loose. I don't know if you guys saw that, but this 53 car got loose right after the contact. This is lap 73. There's 2 laps to go in the race. Right there, the 53 gets loose. He corrects it right here. And then at this point, he's fed up. And that's what happened with the 5. The 5 or Mahone. So, in my opinion, yes, the 53 should definitely not have made contact with him and did that to him, but I do not see this as an intentional wreck. I see this as the lead car is fed up, man. The 5 car raced him dirty the last 3 laps in a row and for multiple laps throughout this race. And I honestly went through this a couple times, and I really did not see the 53 really roughing up the 5 throughout this race. Yes, they had that run in at Gateway, so they had previous history here, but I mean, at this point, the other cars are coming. Second and third's right back there. There's 2 laps to go in this race. You got to let the leader race its race. If he would have hooked him, I would say it'd be a different story. I would say, yes, that was definitely an intentional wreck. But I don't know, man. It's a hard call to say that he really intentionally wrecked him. And if we go to in-car camera here too, we'll check that out too. Show you guys. No doubt about it. He definitely bumped into him, but I don't think his intent was to wreck him. But you see that though right here where he gets this is the leader we're talking about here, guys, with a lap car. Come on. He gets bumped here from Mahone. He gets loose right here. He's loose. He cracks, and then he goes, gives him that little bump. So I don't know. You tell me. What do you guys think? This is lap 72. I think the whole thing could have been avoided if the lap car would have just let the leaders race their race right here. This is lap 72 with 3 laps to go in the race. I just don't think there was any reason for Mahone to get back up here and try to pass the leader with 3 laps to go in the race. The next car back from Mahone, I think, was probably like half a track away. So he had that place locked, but he was also 1 lap down. And I understand every position matters, every point matters, but at this late in the race and at Indy, we had no cautions all race long. The caution ain't going to come out. So I just wanted to show you guys from the other point of view and show you what happened. It ain't as black and white as everybody's saying it is. So there you have it. My takeaways from that would be they're both in the wrong, honestly. The 53 car shouldn't have done that in the end of the race. That definitely was an intentional bump there. I just don't think he intentionally tried to wreck him. I think the 53 car, in my honest opinion, you guys, and I don't know how you guys can argue it, is I honestly think he just meant to bump him to get him away from him. The 53 car was doing a great job the last couple laps racing with him, and those two were bumping each other, racing each other hard. There's no reason why they should have even been racing side by side, especially when it's the leader in a lap car. It would be a different story if these two guys were racing for position. But I think the 53 was just fed up. That 5 car was racing them a little too hard as a lap car, and there's only a handful of laps left in the race. Second and third place is coming. You got to get out of the way, man. You got to let the leaders race their race and let it play out. So that's the way I see it. I think they were both in the wrong. There shouldn't have been a bump there, but that's what I wanted to show you guys. Alrighty, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching that. Thanks for watching.